Hello, everybody. Bellevue won 42-32 over Anamosa Friday night at our homecoming, which improves us to 4-0 on the season. It's a great game. We played a great three quarters, and then the fourth quarter got a little crazy. I'll try to go through the game to explain it. This is our first possession of the game. We run a power play, 25 power, where Just Severson pulls around, kicks out the end. Our line does a great job staying in blocks, and then Keenan makes four guys miss. Kind of a great individual run there. We go up 6-0 right away. Great start to the game. Defense gets a 3-and-out. We come right back. We run power the other way where Kenny Paulson pulls, kicks out the end. Charlie Hurley does a great job getting in the end zone. We start fast. We go up 12-0. Our defense then gets a stop, and this is kind of the only thing we did wrong the first three quarters. We had an invert called, which means Keenan runs a 5-yard in. He heard something else. This is a communication problem. Cal throws a 5-yard in, which Cal's supposed to throw it. Keenan's supposed to break right here and throw it right here. But since it's communication problem, Cal throws the in, Keenan runs a go. It happens. It's a communication thing. They come back and make it 12-6. But we come back and answer right before half. We've been great on the 2-minute drill. We got the ball back with a minute. About a minute 30 left. We drive all the way down. Our offense doing a great job in the 2-minute. Really impressed with them. Cal, they double Keenan on this initial double move. Cal comes off, scrambles back. Watch Gavin Gilliams here. This is just a scramble drill. There's not much of a window to throw here. Cal does a great job anticipating, and Gavin makes a great catch to go up 20-6 at half. It was a great way to end the half. Our only mistake was that communication thing, or we completely dominated the first half. Third quarter, we come out, do the same thing. This is 4th and 1. We kind of a couple miscues again. I thought we were going to leave points on the board just like last week. But we run Keenan. You can see how these two defenders go with Keenan. Jack Kirk does a great job settling down right in that hole. That's what it's designed to do. Great pitch and catch by Cal. We go up 28-6. Great start to the third quarter. Then our special teams that played pretty well all night except for our kickoff return team. Keyshawn DeShaw blocks a punt here. We try to scoop and score it, but we don't quite get in the end zone, but we get the ball at the 7-yard line. Great play by the defense. We come back. We turn it into points. We run a double move down here. Louis Gunner does a great double move. This is called a whip. He goes in, then out. The corner bites on the end, comes back out. He gets in the end zone. It's a great route by Louis. Excellent job. We're kind of running away with it. We're up 36-6 here. Trying to put the game away. Think we can get continuous clock, but then Anamosa comes back and answers. This is kind of our gap problem here. Our outside linebacker's got to squeeze this. Our D tackle has got to keep his outside shoulder free, and our corner's got to stay here. We just have breakdown of responsibility, which leaves a huge gap open for a touchdown. So Anamosa comes down, makes it 36-14. This is a fourth quarter, closer we think. I should have put my hands team in there, but I left my regular team in there. We just bumped these three guys up. We were expecting onside, but we don't work it enough. Nobody really goes for it. This guy does a great job of waiting for it. He gets it right at 10 yards. Great execution by them, not great execution by us. But we come back defensively, and Keenan does a great job disguising this, gets his hands on the ball, a great tip drill, and Cam Gerlach gets a pick. So our defense does a great job of answering there and taking away their onside kick. Of course, we come back and answer right here. Eli Laban, this is a great jump cut. We run a wham. Wham means we're whamming this D tackle right here. Eli sees great vision, sees this opening here, cuts back. And like I said, he can get 0 to 60 in a hurry. We come back, answer. Now it's 42-14. We do a great job. We still have a chance to get running clock here. 42-14 in about the end of the third quarter. They come back. This is kind of a blown coverage here. Not really a blown coverage. We're in good shape here. I take that back. Louis Gunner's in good shape here. He's hip to hip. right now is where we have to work this. He's got to either get his head around or read the receiver's hands here. When his receiver brings a hand, he's got to try to rip the ball out, but that's just a great pass, great throw. Anamosa comes back, makes it 42-20. Still, we're in pretty good shape. I think there's about 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And now we have our hands team out here. Have our hands team. We fix that problem, but they again execute great. We got to go up and get this ball. We don't go up and get it. They're again right at 10 yards. He might have touched it a little early, but it's too close to call. But we got to go up and get that. We're supposed to have a guy blocking here. We didn't execute. We got to do a better job executing on our hands team. We give him the ball right back. Of course, they're down where he gets it. That running doesn't matter. He's down back here. But Anamosa then, we stop him, get a goal line stand. So it's still 42-20, so they don't score on any of their onside kicks. We're trying to run the clock out. They're sending blitzes here. We're just going to throw a bubble. It's just an extension of our run game. The ball slips out of Cal's hands, which is unfortunate. They recover it about, they called them down here at the 5. They didn't give him the touchdown. But then they come back, score here. Again, gap control. We have a guy blitz. Our linebacker blitzes. This linebacker here is supposed to be A gap. He goes B, which leaves an open gap. They score a touchdown. Now it's a game. It's 42-26. We stopped the 2-point conversion. We stopped the extra point. Gavin Gilliams had 2 blocked extra points, which were huge. Huge when it comes down the stretch. Again, we're trying to run out the clock. We have an exchange on the handoff. We fumble it. It squirts out. They get the ball back, and we're just kind of imploding in this fourth quarter with turnovers. And I got to give Anamosa credit. They didn't quit. Anamosa comes down here. We try to undercut this route. And when you try to undercut it right here, we probably should have made a play on the ball, but we try to undercut it. We miss. Then he breaks 2 tackles. He scores. Now it's 42-32. So we call a timeout because if they get this 2-point conversion, it's a 1-possession game now. And Jack Kirk makes a great play here to kind of make sure they don't get the 2-point conversion. Oh, I got the timeout called. I'm probably not going to. The next play, Jack Kirk gets an interception, so we deny him the 2-point conversion, which we did a great job. We had 2 blocked extra points and we denied a couple of their 2-point conversions, which is huge on special teams. And then we finally got their last 2 onside. So they got 2 and we got 2 of them, but we'll do a better job of that. Keenan Kilberg recovers that, and I believe we run out the clock from there. It's just like the other games that we have played. We've kind of dominated, but we haven't finished ball games yet. But our upside is huge. If we put a game together, I think we can beat anybody. We're 4-0. We got Monticello next week. If we win that game, we're guaranteed a spot in the postseason. So another huge game next week at Monticello, and hope to keep the winning streak going. All right, have a good day.